anyone watching this, I've just drawn a token for the air attack that he committed on me last turn.
Yep. No good one.
No, they never are, are they? I was in such a good mood up until this point. Yeah, anyway. Before, yeah, go on. I was going to say, because I've just been running through my head something, because I wanted to do a 1946 scenario.
Yeah.
So Americans, Germans, British versus Russians.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been trying to work out what makes sense. Now, for the you could have the German army.
Mm-hmm.
So they've lost. Now, what my thinking is that the Russians will still maintain the same setups as they have.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd use the 1945 battle groups for them.
That's right.
You'd use a 1945 battle group for the Americans and the British. The Germans, now I have two thoughts on my mind, more for platoon organisation, because more than likely what you'll find is that you wouldn't have a German battle group or formation, you would have them as a bolt-on to either American or British formation.
There wouldn't be that many they'd trust.
Because my thinking is you would have potentially two forms of organisations.
Mm-hmm.
The first organisation, and you can tell me if you think this sounds a bit silly, would be what you could describe as Wehrmacht organisation. So it would be end of the war, a five-man rifle section? Yeah, 5-man rifle team with a 3-man MG team.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is debate whether they would be equipped with Kar-98s, MP-40s, MG-42s, or whether they would be given American equipment. Because my thinking is...
they'd probably be German kids.
So it'd still be German kit.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm thinking. They'd probably... so you could basically use the
1945.
Well,
44, 45.
44, 45, the setups that you get for the...
Because...
you probably wouldn't... You'd probably want them with rifles rather than MP-44s. I'm going to say...
Cars, yeah.
They'd probably be having rifles and MG-42s.
Yeah.
But my thinking is you would, say, purchase... The way I would create the formations, you would build a Bundeswehr platoon and have a American infantry platoon alongside them. Because the other alternative, and I'm not so sure, part of me goes, it makes sense to do this, but I'm also, part of me is sort of pondering whether they would be able to do it, whether it would be politically a good idea to do it. Is you would be rebuilding the Wehrmacht into the to create this new Bundeswehr, if you want to put it that way. Now the curiosity I have is, would the Bundeswehr have copied initially the American Army's organisation? So 3 sections of, is it 11 men, I think it is? 3 sections of 11 men plus a small command team of 3 or 4 men. And they would have, but the difference is that they would potentially have the MG-42 as their machine gun, so they might have a 5 or 6 man rifle section, it would be a 6-man rifle section, a 5-man MG-42 team.
Yeah. Just remember, when the Bundeswehr was formed, some of the officers were ex-Wehrmacht.
And SS.
Yes.
Cough.
Yeah.
No, it was a lot of the new Bundeswehr were basically, they were using the people who. It's the whole joke about.
Yeah.
They
weren't convicted of war crimes.
Yeah, I want to say the comment I'd make is, who did they end up leaving in charge of everything when the war was ended? All the Germans, because there was no one else to do it. It was you just had oversight. Hence the reason why, for example, your father-in-law had an Ausweis that was for the British area, because that's where he ended up, because he ended up in NRV. So he was. Could you have? Because like I said, going back to my stepping away from that, because I was like, that's not important. Actually, to be honest, it is that important for the purposes of conversation. No, I was thinking, going back to my my ramblings on this one was. Yeah, the whole setting up the Wehrmacht Bundeswehr. Would it make sense for me to have, for example, if I built how would I describe? So you have a Soviet reconnaissance group, whatever you want to call it, a forward group, they make their assault onto the table, they're going to have, for example, IS-2s, T-34 85s, probably T-34 still, because they would do. The generic, the older ones, they'll have their, their guys will be equipped with Moss and Nagants and probably PPSHs as a large number. So the setups for the Soviet army, for the Soviet army at the end of the Second World War and from fall of the Reich, would work perfectly well. But what I was thinking was I'd like to do a scenario where you have that kind of setup force, which you can quite easily do. You have 20mm IS-2s? Is it one, or did I get you more than that?
IS-2?
Yeah. Sure, I got you a platoon of them, didn't I? Yeah, you've got a complete platoon.
I got 5.
Yeah, because I got you a complete platoon, which in rapid fire is a regiment. Independent Guards Heavy Regiment. I think that one's only 4 because it's command tank 3.
20mm I've got IS-2s. ISU 2
ISU 1. Did you go 122s or 152s?
2, 1 and 1 of the other.
Okay.
I got 3 of them.
I know you've got I got you a KV2 because I got you 1 KV2 because you don't need any more than that. Right. Particularly with the rules.
I've got KV1s.
I think you've got a complete platoon of KV1s because I know I got you a because and again it's that thing of why would I buy you those, because I have a complete platoon more or less of King Tigers, so I've got to have the excuse to run them, and we have done it.
I've got my air support.
Yeah. I remember I have run a Tiger 2 platoon with accompanying infantry, and I think I had a platoon of Mark IV as well.
Yeah.
You kicked my ass. You had KV1, and that was the thing. You had T-34s and KV1s. You didn't, because your IS-2s weren't even ready yet, and you still managed to beat me somehow.
I got some dice rolls. Lucky dice rolls.
Also, I think my King Tigers weren't doing very. They were not having a happy day. They were not feeling great.
Okay, my first order.
Well, first order. Continue on with the game.
Okay, first order.
Roll it. I was going to say, roll it through your head. Whether it be a case of whether you could have 2 organisations for the German army in.
You can.
Come on,
if you do 46, you can have one or the other. You just have to think is what will make the game enjoyable.
Because part of me honestly thinks you could potentially have 2 organisations because you have the remnants of the Wehrmacht and you basically just go freeform these troops as they were, or you would put them into a new organisation. My thinking was possibly doing, prior to the game, you roll a d6 and that's how many men are regular, so you don't have inexperience because your troops generically are inexperienced, because it's to mark out, and then you go regular rather than going, you could have veterans and elites. Like, you're going to be careful of, because the allies are going to be careful of who they put into uniform, and there are going to be, and some of the troops are going to be very, very good. I'll say this, you're probably going to find the Fallschirmjäger will probably keep their organisations and setups. I have seen a few things about them being used as
my
those kind of
AOP is going to call in, hopefully, the Sturmovik.
Remember, you still remember, the Stuka is just flying around at the moment waiting for him to call in. So he's depending on what you want to do, but you've dropped all its bombs, so now it's attacking with machine guns. He can machine gun with 2 machine guns. I will just confirm something very quickly for you. So machine guns. Most aircraft are armed with machine guns. Each aircraft mounted machine gun is rate fire free, so you get 6 for this. 3 times. After that, you are out of ammunition. That's it. And so you would call it in. Hang on, machine guns, area fire with small arms, or aim fire with small arms. So you'd pick a target and you would strafe them. And I think you can spot the target. The machine gun bunker. Yeah,
spotting from my AOP.
So you don't need to. Hang on, let me just make sure, because I think he's doing it himself, so he comes screaming in.
Swimming in.
With his 2 machine guns preparing to start blazing. Let me just confirm something very quickly. I think his best job is being... he will attempt to spot his own target.
Okay.
As far as I've got this, machine guns. He's shooting his own targets, bombs. You only need, essentially you only need liaison for when you're doing when you're dropping bombs. Drop bombs.
So
Everything else he has to do
spot
himself.
targets.
Yeah. So your biggest advantage of having him is A, you get an officer order, and B is it moves it to a 3+ for you to if you get the airstrike counter, which is what you got. So the Stuka comes screaming in.
And he misses.
Spotting.
He doesn't spot.
Yeah, he'll be on 4s.
2.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. You only get 1. So he screams on. He screams and doesn't say anything and flies away.
Okay. Now, I've still got off-board artillery, haven't I?
Yes, you have a pair of 105s.
Okay.
L28. Trying to what I wrote down on your thing. It's all on your little sheet,
Yeah.
which I need back when we finish this,
Okay.
so I can do BRs and stuff like
So
that.
my artillery LP.
Yes.
I'm going to try and call him in.
I have no idea where he is. I think he's well hidden. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's hidden in amongst the scrub. Okay. Is it against the same target?
Yeah.
So, communication to your guns.
Okay. Yes.
On a 3.
I've got 5.
Range is
Now,
on target. You are going to be in range. You are wanting. 1 second.
let's see how accurate they are.
It's position also D6 for your spot round.
2.
2d6 in a random direction. However, remember with your artillery spotter, you can re-roll one of those dice. Because you're a good artillery spotter. 10. Going off this
No,
way.
I keep it going.
So off behind the trees.
Yeah.
Happy where it's gone?
Yep.
Of course you are. Right, I'll realign. So 4d6 and effect of the bombardment. Or this shoot.
3 possible pins.
Okay, so ones we ignore, 2 to 5s are pins, and there's no 6s.
No 6s.
So your closest target will be the armoured car. Second will be the hang on. Oh no. Hang on. Oh, here's 5. Okay, will be the command bunker, and the third one will be against the infantry section.
And the
Or
4th
infantry
one.
team. There's 4 hits? Alright,
Yeah.
that will be the. Hang on. Roll a d6. Odds. It's the anti-tank team.
It's evens.
So you get the artillery piece. So depending on what you want to do first. So you are. God, are you heavy or medium guns? I think you're.
Mediums.
I think you are mediums. I will just double check to make sure I'm not being silly. Medium guns? Yes, medium guns. Okay. You are on freeze for everything. So, enclosed vehicle. You're on 5s for him. So against the armoured car is on a 5.
I've got 4.
So no effect. Against the infantry section, you're on freeze.
5.
1 second. Against the bunker, oh God,
That'll be 6 at least.
You'll be on freeze again for the bunker.
4.
Okay. And for the gun, you will need a 3 as well. That one. 1. Okay. So cover safe for my infantry on 6s, because I'm out in the open. Nope, they're pinned. They get pinned down. And cover save for the bunker, which is on a 2+. I got a 6. I have an eagle. Try again, Swappy.
Total of 3 orders.
Yes, so you've burned 4 so far. You've used 4 so far?
Yep. So, I just realised that your gun on your right hand side is unmanned. Yeah.
My Paul Beaufort's
Hmm.
37. Yeah.
Hmm.
You violently murdered its crew earlier, you horrible person. All it was trying to do was poke holes in your Mark III's. You meanie.
Oh no.
All it wanted to do was knock out a Mark III, which it actually did. Well, it scared your crew.
You made them bayonet and run away.
That was actually the 7TP. Well, they both did it. 7TP, no, sorry, 7TP knocked out knocked out a track or something.
The problem is where he's situated, I can't see him.
That was the fight. That's why it's held down.
So
Then again, he is supposed to be a cavalry tank, light. Yeah, my heaviest tank is a light tank. Your heaviest tank is a medium tank, but for 1939 is a heavy tank because it's the Mark IV.
okay.
Well, A, B, C.
In,
So they move forward.
there you are now. That barbed wire in it.
That is barbed wire. It is a D6 for them for terrain if they want to cross it. They can go across it. They just lose a D6 to get over it.
No, I did an extra. Because what I've been doing is getting to the edge and then next thing going across.
Okay, you really want to do it that way? You could just lose a D6 and then scuttle over it, round it, through it. You could go around it. There's a big gap there.
I'm using it as cover.
No, that is true because you do get soft cover from it. You do go down that one, and then the infantry team move up. I'm going to interrupt their move. That 5-man rifle team from my 30 sitting here. Who's on ambush fire? So attempting to spot the 5-man rifle
machine
team.
gun list.
Yep. I'm forced to spot you. I spot you.
Uh-huh.
He is a 5 dice. Trying to give him some Dakar bullets. 20 to 30. And 1 5. So first burst. Nothing. Attempt to spot on the second. I do. Woo! 2. Better. On 5s.
1 dead.
Okay, morale test please.
5.
There you go.
Another dead comrade. For that, my armoured car is going to try and spot your bunker.
You're going to light me up, are you?
Oh yes.
The auto cannon.
I think I'll spot you. 5.
Freeze, force. Yeah. Because your scout, you negate my smallness.
Range is 30 to 40 or 20 to 30.
20 to 30. Just further at you at the other end of it.
And I'm using
Auto cannon. You
again,
get 6 dice on 5s because you haven't moved. I see a lot of 1s. I have 3 of them. Ew.
3 hits.
Oh, 3 hits. Okay, that's 3 saves.
Yeah, 2 1 to the 2. The other 3.
Freeze for the bunker. No, 2's the MG bunker. Oh God, why?
Don't say triple 1.
No, but it's almost as bad. I literally got 1, 1, 6. So one guy really saved.
He's the bloke making the coffee.
I'm pretty certain he was the guy lying on the bottom checking for another ammo box at the time. Oh, it's a 5, so he doesn't run away, but it's now. That's really annoying.
And he's not pinned.
No, he's not pinned. I've got a 5 for that one. And then I was going to say I need to. Yes, I know the thing I do need. I put my order into Perry's. I've got my 12 Highlanders coming.
Okay.
And I was double checking my Victrix figures. and I was there going, I'm sure there was something else I wanted to order from Perry's. And then I was reading through my list about this morning after I'd done the order and everything. I did the order last night and I was reading through my list and I went, oh yeah, I wanted a packet of their kernels as part of making up Sharp's company. So I wanted a couple of mounted officers. Yeah. No mind. I'll order it at another time. Another time and another place. I will order it. Yes, I'm in a much better mood today. Don't know why. I know why I was in a bad mood yesterday.
Yeah.
But that lasted until about that lasted until about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
We've had a good day today.
Machine gun team, I believe.
Yes.
You'll spot your man in the trench.
So you're firing out rifle team. Yep. You will be on 4s. Because they are behind the trenches.
Yeah.
Spot UK.
And then one MMG, 2 rifles.
No, that's your MMG team.
Oh.
That one?
Yeah.
That's your MMG team.
Oh. Sorry.
With their 34. So you are... Okay, 10 to 20. On the tripod.
Yeah.
So that is an MG34 with 7 dice. On 4s. Because you're staying still. That's a bit cheeky.
Two hits.
2 hits.
Class them all as behind the trench.
That's fine. So I get the benefit of the cover, yeah? Let me just confirm. I think one of them has just been killed. Yes, one man has been killed.
Okay.
Morale test. Woo! Hang on. He's out. However, I just rolled a 6. They are regulars. No.
Second spot.
Go on. Didn't.
Useless. I'll use my infantry gun. Same target as that one. Into the trench.
Again, okay, so again, you will be on 4s to spot me.
No, first time, no.
Thursday still.
No, no good.
Nothing? Nothing? Oh, your pioneers have appeared. Yeah, good.
Okay. Trying to remember what old men are.
Well, you still got a pioneer section up by
I've
your...
got pioneers there. Pioneers there.
That's a rifle.
There's a
team.
rifle
There's
squad.
another rifle squad.
Pioneers there.
No, that should be another rifle squad, because you've only got one forward. And I've beaten one up. Or was that your platoon leader?
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my platoon
Yeah, if
leader.
he's waving his pistol around, that would
And
be
this
platoon
is a
leader.
machine gun
Yeah.
team. Medic! Meow!
Moves free.
Medic never moved that fast.
Shh! I dare you. I used to move really quick when I needed to.
Still ran quicker than the Remy.
You drove to your position. I had to. I couldn't always drive. Then again, I wasn't a modern mechanised military. As far as I was concerned, if I could have an ambulance, I would put around my ambulance.
Right. Apart from training, I always run an exercise in either Land Rover, Bedford, or 4-3.
Yeah, modern mechanised army. Why should I have to walk anywhere?
until someone reversed me onto a tree stump.
Oh yeah, because you were the driver, weren't you?
I was following
Yeah,
the guy
it's the
there.
commander. Yes, exactly. That's the problem. It's the commander's problem because he's the one who screwed it up. Michael?
Yeah. And the shame of it, we had to get Airfix workshop to go pull me off the tree stump. Because we didn't have anything else to pull it with. Oh, now my car.
Yes. Infantry into the wood block. So there's one, that's two. 3 will be this lot taking position.
My tank disabled, I'm not going to try and do that.
Get them in there a bit better. Okay, they're moving. They're going to shoot at the MG team.
Okay.
Which is into 20 still. Spotting them, they fired, but they are obscured. On 4s. No, I don't see them. Mind me.
They've blinded me, are they?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's nice, refreshing.
Yeah. I think he's actually in the wrong spot. I'm sure he's supposed to be third and fourth. So I'm just going down behind him and going, I can't actually see you there. Because either. Yeah, never mind, I got it. He will go, the tank is going to go onto ambush fire.
Mm-hmm.
Wait more. Okay. Do you know what? I can see into the scrub.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
Around 5s.
You'd be obscured from me, so spotting you. No, I'm freeze just to see you. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
You're in range. Yeah. Do you know what?
Kill my other tank.
I'm gonna try to. So I need freeze or better. I spot you.
20, 30.
Oh no, 30 to 40.
Ooh.
You're just over. Didn't move. You are obscured, so that makes it a 5. I hit you! Okay. Anti-tank rating at... Hold on. Close. I said 20 to 30, didn't I? No.
30, 40.
30 to 40. I believe I'm on a 3. I will just confirm because I wrote these down. It's a bit weird. So make sure I'm looking at the right. Yep. I'm on a 3. Not bad, to be honest. I'm on a 3 for this. Your front armour is N. Believe me, that's not as
High school.
You need to take a morale test. Because there was a bang off the front of your tank.
You equalled it.
I didn't.
Pinned
What'd you roll?
and dead.
What did you roll? 1? No, you just pinned.
Okay.
It's fine. You don't abandon unless you're already pinned. Hang on, is already pinned, immobilised, a soft skin vehicle, or the enemy I'm closer to you, so you just pinned. I'm going to attempt for a second shot. So again, on force to spot. How enough fails to spot you? I'll take that though.
Well, at least I don't have to take a counter.
Well done.
Not yet, anyway.
Tank has got them pinned down in the tree line. But well done. Bit annoying, I couldn't get the second round off, but gun against the Pioneer section rifle teams there.
And the rifle team.
No, they're Pioneers. They're one of your two Pioneer teams, I believe. Yeah, that's the other rifle team, because loads of them.
There's one here.
And that's your other Pioneer team.
Okay.
So they are infantry, fours. Fails to spot on the first shot. Spot you on the second shot. There's a 30. I'm on 5s to hit you. I do. I'm 75. Give me 4s on 4s. 2.
One dead.
Okay.
I'm pinned.
Okay. Go. Tank team is going to run around. Moving into a new position. The rifle team up here is going to open fire on them as well. So spotting on 4s. They spot. They are 20 to 30. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignore them. No, so it's an MG team. So it's like 2, 3, 4, 8. So I thought the rifle team, but I realise it's still in reserve. And I need. I said 20 to 30, didn't I? Nothing. It's going so well. Second spot. I do. Ooh, 4.
Five.
A 6. But all 4 of them have been killed though.
One left.
No, remember it's 4 guys, so one guy is. I only hit you 4 times.
Yeah, and I failed 4 times.
Yeah, but you got 5 guys there.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
And I rolled a 6.
But you rolled a 6, so roll it again, and you need a. This is 4 or better. 3 or better. What do you want them to do?
I've got 2 rifle two member rifles.
And at least 1 demo charge amongst them. Because they're pioneers.
How do I clear minefields?
Engineering task, you need mine clearing equipment, which
Okay.
you don't have.
So, 2 rifles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spot. Just for the fun of it. Your artillery, please.
Mm-hmm. 2s.
Yes.
Yep. And you need 5s.
And 2 dice.
Ooh, 1.
1.
Ah, saved.
Second shot. Oh, spot. Yeah.
Yep.
2 saves, please.
Oh, no. Hang on. No, sorry, 1 is killed, because trees are hard covered, but they're pinned. 1 is killed, the gun gets pinned down. Deal. 1 Yeah, because the trees are soft. Oh, sorry, the scrub is soft, but and so is the so is the environment, but the trees themselves are hard to cover. There's a lot of trees there. That was how we were working with, wasn't it? Yeah, the scrub is soft, but the trees are now hard to cover.
Yeah. So your turn.
Yes.
Did I take 1 or 2 crewmen of that?
1. Killed 1 guy,
Pinned.
but they are pinned. I have 2 orders left to use. I'm going to call it there. Not taking a token.
I wonder why.
Your turn.
Well, that's not going to be much fun.
What was that? About 5 orders.
8.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. First order. I'll call my aircraft in.
Yep, he's still got his machine guns.
Yeah.
He has 1 more turn of flying and then he's got to refuel. Where do you want him?
Middle trench. Let me shoot that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you shooting at?
Your left hand, men in the left hand, yeah.
So the rifle, the LMGT.
Okay. And see, I'll spot you first.
You need freeze. You heading? Cool. So 6 dice. It is the 20 to 30. So you will need 5s. And technically you're moving, so 6s. I will just give me a moment. I will just double check that.
6s.
Yeah, because. Yeah. No, it's on 6. I saw at least 1 6.
I have 1 6.
1 6. So 1 cover save on 2. Freeze the trenches. Of course I failed it. 1 second. Morale test. They're pinned, but that's it. Nothing worse.
I get 1 shot.
God, you guys don't like this, do you? And your plane is done. Your speaker is finished, as he has now got, as he's done his 3 turns.
Okay. MG 42?
34.
34.
It isn't 1942 yet.
No.
Can't even have someone goes, oh, what about tigers? Shut up. What's that?
And the left end of the 2 trenches got, yeah.
It doesn't matter, it's 1 section.
Okay.
It's all 1 squad, it's all 1 5 Okay, spotting. You will need freeze.
Yep.
So 10 to 20, you need 4s.
Yep.
With 7 dice.
1, 2, 3.
3.
3.
All freeze. Again. 2 men are killed. And a pinned. So, 6 shot.
3 to 1 it?
Freeze.
No.
Oh, miss. Okay.
4. Okay.
Are they moving and shooting, are they?
Yep.
Cool. Also target. Same again. So that is spotting again on freeze.
Yep.
Cool. You have a 34 bipod, which is 5 plus 2, as you have 2 riflemen. 2 assists. And you require 1 second. 4s, 5s because you moved.
2.
2. Yet. At least they're not pinned. So, at least they're not pinned again.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
They're okay, but it doesn't mean anything because they're still pinned. Your next order, sir.
Pictures and orders.
Whatever makes the most sense. I didn't have thousands of them earlier. It's scaring me that I might end up in a position where most of my entire army is actually pinned down, and then it's a base of, okay.
Calling my artillery. Yes.
Yep. What's the target?
Yeah.
Okay. D6 for how accurate?
3.
2d6 in a random direction.
Right on top of your army.
Probably. Or flame. I re-roll that. That helped. Coming straight back. No, it's going straight back towards you. 6. Back down there. Okay.
I think I'm probably just out of range.
Yes. So, 4 guns, 4 dice.
So
3 rolls in total.
4 dice. Next target is your car.
Yes. Okay, that's nasty. So you got a bit of everything there.
I hit direct hit your car.
So it's a direct hit on the car.
And a pin.
And a pin, and then it'll be a
One
pin.
more pin on the next load.
Shall we do the pin on the We'll get rid of the pin on the infantry, see what happens with that one.
Mm-hmm.
So you are on freeze? No. Your direct hit. Your anti-tank is... In fact, I've written it down. From the sky, I think it's a 2. Lenore? Freeze across the board. So anti-tank of 3 against my top armour of... Yeah.
Oh, that good.
Hey, it's not a double S. 2d6.
Nice score, really good.
What do you get?
3.
Wow. Okay. You needed a 6 to at least equal it. I must make a morale test anyway because rounds have landed.
Pin.
I'm sorry, guys. Did I do something to offend you all? I apologise if you've been there for so long, but really, you have a pinning hit. No, I'm pinned, but you can maybe get double pin, and then maybe make me run away because it's to see if it works. It is you're on 5s.
6.
can't hide from it because I'm out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
So it's how does that work? I've said it. It's just like wait, because I can't do anything. So yeah, he's just pinned. Okay, I'll be quiet. You can't. Sorry, because I just realised. Oh yeah, I don't get cover save at this point because none. So it's just bang.
I've got one order, and I've still got my infantry then to play with.
Leave it alone. Yeah, he's pinned. Just leave it.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. So your last order. I'm gonna be quiet.
Last order. Oh.
Is it the dice? Are you lot annoyed with me? Did you guys? Do you guys not like me? Am I not being Polish enough?
I apologise. I don't speak it.
I was a child. Wasn't that interested in learning? I was. But remember, you lose a d6 for cutting.
I only rolled it.
And it's 5. It's five per move.
Oh.
So it's max of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said. That's why it's 7. I've got a 3.
Want me to move on? So they
To
are.
the edge of the bunker.
So in front of the trench. Weirdly, that still puts them in a good position.
That's what I could have done with another 3 orders.
No, the infantry did it. You good? I go. So my turn 8. Again.
And then it's turn 8.
Yep. This is my turn 8.
Mm-hmm.
70p is going to attempt to spot your tank off in the background. On freeze. I see it. Somehow. $20 to 30, wasn't it? Was it further than that?
30, 40.
Oh no, it's 30. 30 to 40. Plus 30 to 40, so I think that puts me on 5s and 6s. Yeah, 5s, and because you're 3 to 6s. So hit. Nope. Attempt to spot in the second round. Yes. Wait. I did say 30 to 40, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's 2 rounds burnt. Give me a second. Okay. Ignore me if I'm just having a bad.
The dice don't want
No, nothing to do with the dice. It was something else that just popped into my head, and it's just like, why? Nothing of importance. The rifle section, the rifle team, is going to attempt to suppress them, those 4 men. So that is 10 men with rifles. Range. 10, 11, 10 to 20. Cool. I'm on freeze. Cover save of freeze
I'm
For
one
sure.
dice.
on 1 dice.
No, I'm suppressed.
You're suppressed. You didn't get Ron, did you?
Yes, I did. Take 1 casualty.
There you go. So swinging their fire, they're going to go for an aimed shot at them, which is going to be 20 to 40. So it is. They fired last turn, didn't they, those 4 men, or did they just move?
Just moved.
Okay.
In fact, they didn't move at all.
They haven't moved at all, so just on 4s. I spot them. I'm on 5s to hit them. Better. 3 saves, please. On 5s.
2
2.
and a 6.
Okay. Morale test.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry, not morale test. Call of Duty test. Is it could interrupt?
No.
This is. Because I might as well. It's an opportunity. I see it. I'm going to take it. It might result in exactly happening to my guys what happened last time, but hey. Cool. My cavalry
I have
draw sabres
charge.
and are charging.
Where are you covering?
Because of Brava, they do not. When they are charging an infantry unit, they are now counted as assault troops. So I don't need to roll to do the assault. They will just do it. They will move to 8, which puts them within 5 of that infantry team, which is close enough. Hilarious because technically they shouldn't be that close, but they clatter around. They come. I get to roll 2d6 and choose the best.
2 ones.
I got a 2. So that is 6 guys for the section. Cost 2 extra. You are pinned, so you can't fight me back. And you're in 5. I'm on 4s to freeze. Because I'm within 5. Make 7 saves. Though I will say this, it's, yeah, you get that free blood. So you're up against the other side of it.
7 ones.
I'm expecting a lot better than that.
1 dead,
Okay.
2 dead.
Wow. Morale test for the wrong last man.
That's my standing.
Yeah. Wow.
He's depressed.
Oh no, he's pinned, so he's automatically. I will just confirm because I believe.
Depressed.
I think if he's pressed and he is lost one guy, I think that might be him. I will just confirm. Last man standing. If an infantry unit is reduced to a single man and is also pinned and the survivor runs off. So he's auto destroyed.
Can you press the man, please? And the 2 can.
Come on this way.
And go.
Second time they've done that. Second time they've butchered a bunch of Germans.
Now put them inside the
You want them to
Please.
take their position. So they sweep the position. I'll give you that. They've swept in and they sweep the position as cavalry would. As he cocks his MG34.
Oh, I've got something even better.
Artillery.
But you haven't got a feel for it, I can't do it. Flammenwerfer!
Yeah, of course. Set fire to them. I'm going to attempt to communicate to my guns. Yes, they are listening. Target will be danger close on. 46. That's horrible. Hang on. 6, 7, 10. Oh, good God, that's actually not that bad. I can live with that. 4 dice for the 75s. Oh, pins. Pins. Pin on them. There's a pin on them because they're in 10. Oh, and they get one as well. Everybody gets a pin.
As long as I don't roll a 1.
1 effectiveness of the guns, they are light guns, some on 4s. So against the infantry team? No. Against the MG team of 4 men? Nope. Against the support SMG? Nope. And
Okay.
I will just double check, because though it is modelled as an open top vehicle, it may not be graded as an open top vehicle in here.
You might have the wire mesh.
Yeah, well, it's something. Treble 2, treble 2, treble 2.
Just
No, you are fully armoured. You're not marked as open top. The 247 is, but treble 2 is not open topped. So that makes it a 6. Oh, I got a 5.
The shot was flying everywhere, didn't hit a thing.
That one went everywhere, and the Polatovs did poop. Hang on. I'm gonna stop there with my orders. I will take a counter. Do a
Okay,
quick
good
prayer.
counter.
Do a quick prayer. It's better than a complete kick in the teeth. Yeah. I will do that, and I will see how many units I can unpin. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 5. So your turn 9. Weirdly, I'm happy I managed to get a cavalry charge out in 1939 as well. It's like, yeah!
Oh.
Do I need to play Napoleonics or American? Actually, I'm going to say, I really do need to do an American Civil War game, because American Civil War is my big jam, and I still haven't actually played one in a long time.
That's right. Change your priority for me.
For you?
My armoured car. Change your target.
The cavalry.
Yeah.
Of course. So, spotting the lunatics travelling around. You will be on 2s. They are open in the open and move firing. Was that your first shot missed?
Yeah. The first shot I didn't spot.
Well, there's a swirl of men, and they're probably going, really? Did that just
I
happen?
didn't spot it the second time. No.
Did you just spot me? 20 to 30 with your autocannon. 5s with 6 dice.
2.
Nuts. Woo! Oh, no, the pit. Oops. I think the autocannon fire actually does do something. It does negate their little special thing. Nope, they're pinned. Ah, that's a crying shame. No, my desperate attempts. Well, so at least it's only 2 of them with the black.
Well, at the moment, don't do.
Thing is, if we did a bit more of a mobile battle, I would have probably given them the anti-tank rifle, and they'd be sneaking around. They'd be sneaking
Well,
around.
2-man machine gun team. You'll
Yeah,
get
so- So spotting them.
Yep.
Cool. You are
5 dice.
It's 10 to 20. God, I can't read numbers all of a sudden. Yeah, 5 dice. 10 to 20. You're on 4s.
2.
2. Woo! 2 men are dead. However,
Beyond Call of Duty.
they got a call of beyond the Call of Duty.
They are retiring.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Tiring.
You've only got what, 2, 3 men left?
There's only 2 of them left in that
Mhm.
section. Hang on, I just need to. Oh, they can charge up to 12-inch. I misread that. My bad. License.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bad. I didn't realise they could actually do 12-inch. Otherwise, they would have. Yeah. Technically, they were on top of you when they did their charge. They did have the movement.
Okay.
I thought it was 8 because I can't read.
My tripod mounted machine gun into the trench.
Yup.
3 or 4.
For them, you'll need 4s.
Well, then spot my 4-man LG team. Same targets.
A 5 or a 6.
I got a 6.
So LMG team, you will get 7 dice out of them. You are 10 to 12. No, sorry, 10 to 20. Because it's 10 to 12. 4s. Four.
Yeah.
3s. Win. And the pins again.
That's not good. Got no anti-tank ability.
Who's that?
My inf gun.
No, he does. He's basically got a HE rating of 2, 3.
Didn't.
Yeah, it's on the back.
It's range 2 to 50, 3, 4 plus. That's it.
Eh? You should have something. Should have written it
7,
on.
1,
Should be a
5.
number and then go straight across. That's the way I wrote it on because it doesn't change up to 50.
2. We did 2 then.
Yeah, he's got an anti-tanker 2 then.
Mm.
Confirm? Yeah, anti-tanker 2 across the board. 3 dice on 4s and an anti-tanker 2. So
my infantry gun's going to try and shoot your tank.
Did
It's gonna
you?
be a glass bottom first.
You're on 3s. 4 2, sorry, because he fired last turn. You are using communist dice for your National Socialist.
Yes! I hear you. Oh, it's spotted you.
You spotted me. Infantry gun is going to be 20 to 30. Using a HE shell. 4s. That's it. 4 to hit. 1 dice. 4 to hit. You're trying to find one that you know isn't going to give you a... Well, you're going to use the Japanese instead. Better?
I got 3.
Yeah, I kind of say it's probably a bit better. The communist one gave you a 4, did it?
A 6.
Ah! You just wasted that. Keep throwing them to test them. I want to see how many you can waste.
I've got an aircraft token.
Maybe Glyphol, I actually decided to use that. Do you have the bottle of water? I'd like a... Oh, it's on the side.
It's on the fridge.
I want to add US coloured troops to my USCT to my Union Army. And I'm tempted to get some more as well to the Confederates. And the Union. At least a battalion of each.
Okay. Now, he's going to be the fun bit. I'm going to go artillery onto your machine gun bunker.
Okay.
I hope. No.
Nope. How many orders you got left?
3.
Ooh. Would you like to yeah, would you like to if I dragged on if I added a FAMO to your force? Then again, you've only got 2 tanks, so I wouldn't really bother.
And just the fact is,
I'll give you a couple of tanks, then it might have made more sense. I have an idea for a couple of Civil War scenarios we could play. Guns at Gettysburg? Well, I could do Fire Fury. No, Guns at Gettysburg.
I think I've lost some troops in this.
What's up? You've got a
Yeah,
rifle
maybe.
section there.
Yeah, I know, but I've got medic here. I've moved
That's
there.
your headquarters unit.
Oh, there we moved them.
That's another. That's an anti. That's one of your Pioneer support teams.
Yeah,
That was one of your sections. That's the other Pioneer team,
yeah.
and their NG's team.
Oh, I think I've got everything.
Yeah, I think your casualties amongst your rifle sections have wiped out a couple of them. So I think that's where you've potentially got, because you've possibly had slightly more casualties than you've realised in some respects, but you've still got some teams still functioning.
Okay. Have a token, please.
Just one?
Yeah. I think we'll let him tank up before I get a chance to use it.
Well, it's turn 9. Let's see what I do in this turn. So, my go. Oh, now I get lots of orders. Comms to the guns. Nope. Artillery piece is going to attempt to target the SMG team, the small s, big MG team. Support MG.
4-man team.
20 to 30. They fired last turn? No, they didn't.
Yes.
They did turn? Yes. So yeah, 'cause it was. They didn't spot? No, they fired, or was it they didn't spot?
That one didn't spot.
That one didn't spot. Okay, so I fell on the first shot. Okay. The 10 men here are going to attempt to spot those two and shoot him. I spot them for 10. And I believe it is 30 to 40. Yes. 20 to 30? Yes. So 5s. 4 saves, please.
Token, please. Yeah.
Okay.
I say 2, but failed.
But you
2.
failed to. So the MG team is destroyed. Yay.
Another aircraft token.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
wouldn't be very good.
They're then going to swing their fire and try and shoot the two men here. Also in range, 20 to 30. So spotting the two men who fired last turn. Fours. Failed to hit. Failed to spot, sorry. Armoured car is going to be hitting that. Gonna go do something a little bit crazy. He's then going to target this pioneer section. He's going to give him a dose of machine gun fire. So it's infantry on fours. I spot them. It is just an MG. Yeah, so it's on 3 dice. I looked, but I did not actually. Yep. 10 to 20. 5s to hit. 2 saves. 1 is saved. Morale test.
Four.
Yeah, they're fine. They ignore it. The man in the bunker, manning the 30, is going to attempt to spot and kill them. He does. He is down to 3. Hang on. 5 dice. I'm just going to. Are we going to? Shall we do it now?
No.
Lower or higher? Okay, so 3. So go up. So 3 dice. 20 to 30. 1.
4.
1 is killed.
Every penny's gone.
Yep. No.
Ooh. No.
No.
He's,
Ah, no, wait, that's a 3, wasn't it? He's a regular unit. He can do something. Can you feel better for regulars? I can just keep rolling 2s every time.
I'm going to try and spot your men in the wood.
Okay.
Good one, no.
No.
Second one, probably no.
3s or better.
3, I did spot.
Okay, so 1 shot.
1. Right in the eyeballs of the gunner.
20 to, on the machine gunner.
No.
On them up. 20 to 30. So you need 5s. Of course he does. On 4s. Oh, I save it.
Mm-hmm.
So, attempt to finish off that section with the machine gun. Spot you. 2 saves.
4 and 6.
He's dead. You made it with the 4. Oh, sorry, you made it with the 6, didn't make it with the 4. I'm going to do something very insane. Is that anything? Yes. Come out and close the distance. Targeting. Hold on, look at the armored cars. It's going to be weird. He's going to go for the armoured car purely because it's there. So, armoured car gets cover from the barbed wire or not?
No, only infantry.
Cool. So he fired last turn, so I auto spot him. Range is 10 to 20. Ah, miss. Bang and a miss. That's annoying. I'm going to continue withdrawing at this point.
I reckon
Did I give my gun anything to do? No, I don't think he has.
He did try blowing up
So
my...
no, he tried to shoot your thing, didn't he? And that's it didn't work. So the LMG team gonna fire over at that LMG team.
Mm-hmm.
They spot. 7. Sorry, I love doing that. I flipped it out and didn't actually see what it is. 10 to 20. Sorry, no, 20 to 30. 20 to 30. 2 saves.
Two dead.
Ooh. But they're fine. The remaining 2 men are fine. Attempting to spot the second time. Okay.
My casualty tray is getting quite full.
He's out. Light mortar against I need a 6. Do you know what? Why not? Light mortar is going to attempt to spot the armoured car. Auto spots because he's out in the open. Happy. 20 range. All he's got is a HE shell. I'm hitting on freeze. 5, I hit you. I think I've got like an armour of tank of 1. I think he's got an RC tank of 1 with the. No, it's just or is it just HE? Am I doing a Flames of War thing now? Oh no! It's got an AP of 1. An anti-tank of 1. Anti-tank of 1. Your top armour is 2. Let's see. Of course I blow him up. Equal it is an 8. I roll a 6 and a 3. So I just blew up your armoured car with HE shell. That just went straight in through the blooming thing, didn't it? That just went bombf. I'm sorry for the damage that was just done. Yeah, that's appropriate. I'm pretty certain what just happened there was his ammunition, as the shell landed in it, there was a panic and the ammunition just exploded or something. That was weird. Got nothing else to shoot at. Final turn. Yeah, 10-10. Go for it, Germans. What's such a JP thing to do? Or is it just desperate? I'm going with desperation at this point.
Okay. My aim's gone. You're going to shoot your tank.
Oh, goody. Well, yeah, auto spot. Just confirm range. 10 to 20. So you need 4s because he moved.
The first one.
Second shot.
Hit.
Your anti-tank was
2.
2. You will be hitting front armour of. Yep, I have front armour. 2d6. What'd you get?
Same as last time.
What, 3?
Yeah.
Morale test. Hang on, tanks are weird. Oh, he's okay.
What did I need on that 2d6 to kill you?
7. 7 to equal, 8 to kill. That's the thing I love about early war. The tanks are weirdly quite paper thin, but the guns aren't much better. It's what I like. I must be honest. I remember the game we played where we did Dutch versus Germans, and it was the anti-tank rifle. It was a lot. I just kept you at bay with an anti-tank rifle, and then we were playing a game of ping pong, and then you panic because the French tanks that he gave me turned up as reserves, and they had trouble. They would have had trouble killing your 38Ts. Or sorry, 35T, yeah, 35 and 38Ts. But you couldn't kill them.
Oh.
I think that we ended up calling it a game, calling it a draw, because though your tanks were in my rear lines, they couldn't do anything.
My artillery spotter is going to try and... He's going to call in the artillery.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Go on and just
The
roll.
target is going to be your cannon.
Pull it off. Okay. So, 1d6. How effective?
Oh, yeah. A 1.
So 4 and a random.
3
Remembering-
random.
So 3 and a random. Remembering that you can re-roll. Hang on.
All of them.
I think it is all. I could be wrong.
Or is it 1?
May re-roll the distance dice when rolling d6s. So you can re-roll all of them.
Tired. Yeah.
Oh dear God, where the hell is that going? Where the hell's that arrow going?
It's going to aim. You need to. Yeah.
That's going straight across the line at 5.
Yeah. Put that on and reroll a couple of dice.
That's 15. That actually puts it all the way over here.
I'm rolling.
Okay.
And that's a 5 is?
No, that's a 2.
2.
So you got 5 at the moment. 6, 11. So from the gun, that puts you there, which catches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just out.
Yeah, but we've only got 4 dice.
Yeah, you've got 4. You could do it. So effectiveness of your guns.
Oh, fine. Well, if I read this right, it's 5-3 plus.
And it's anti-tanker free across the board.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's no armoured vehicles, so that isn't important right now.
There's 4 dice and see what I get you. Or I'm going to hit you first.
No, this is you trying to see what the effect of your barrage is. Or your shoot.
Can you confirm this? Because
So for your 37 anti-tank gun, that's 2 dice on 5 pluses with an anti-tank factor of 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then that 6 only goes up to 50. That's your 1 of 5s because they're off table. All they can do is if you get a direct hit, it's 5s on 3 pluses.
Okay.
And then your anti-tank is 3.
Let's see what I
It's
get.
my bad, I should have written your anti-tank on there. But your anti-tank is 3 for your guns, or 4. Something like that. Anyway, it's there's no tanks there, so it's not important. I see a 6.
6, 5, 4, 4.
There it's 6. There it's 6. There, okay. Roll 1d6 on on an odds. It is on the bunker.
It was an even.
So that killing hit was on my artillery Pt2.
So 1 killing and 1 pin, or potential pin.
Yeah. So your artillery effect is what was it? 5s on 3s, I think it is for the guns.
1, 3.
So this is the effect. Yeah, 5s on 3 pluses. So this is your. So you've got the killing hit against my 2 poor little artillery OP men.
All of them.
All of them, of course. No more balls to save. No, they did. And they are obliterated by our
So we
rounds.
don't need the P.
As you'll see on the screen, it should be saying that, yes, my bad, I ran out of space again. Second time I've done this, where my camera basically ran out of memory room. In a nutshell, what ended up happening here, as you see, the artillery OP team of mine is destroyed by gunfire. I take my BR chit, it kicks me over my BR limit, and so the Poles lose due to BR. We have a win for the Germans. Dave played well, and it was a thoroughly enjoyable game. And once again, I managed to get a cavalry charge out of it. Thank you for hopefully watching and listening to this video, and allowing me that little moment of messing up with technology. And we shall hopefully see you in the next video, which I believe will be an American Civil War battle. I could be wrong. I could have done something else. It's been a while since I played these games and recorded them.